Hey everyone, this is Unlock24, and today we're going to be talking about how to get a ton of points for your, race assessment or racing points. I'm not really sure what they call them here in Mario Kart. Basically, it's kind of hard to move. Before we go any further, I do want to let you know that basically this game is paid to win. You kind of have to have the gold pass in order for you to be any type of competitive in this particular game. You can still be somewhat competitive without getting the gold pass, but it's really tough. And most of the time, whenever you go into a race, you're either going to have the second tier, which you're only going to be able to get 2 items, and it's going to be extremely rare for you to get a frenzy. Oh, it's going to be hard, but if you're not really high tier, you might be able to do it. But anyway, for the first tip, for you to be able to get a ton of dual assessments, I'm currently first place. I'm in tier 16. I'm with 32,166 points, and I've gotten first place every single race since the game launched. So I have been playing it for a while. I've been playing this instead of Duel Links. Every time that I do get that's free, I'm always on this game. It's really addictive. I'm actually contemplating on paying the $5 per month, which I think it's a lot for the game, but it's extremely fun. It's extremely competitive. But anyway, first tip is go to your shop daily and get the tickets every single time. And when I'm talking about these little card tickets or the item tickets, and the card tickets are going to help you a ton. They're going to allow you to increase the level of your glider, of your card, or of your character. And you always want to have as many tickets as possible. And one thing that a lot of people don't do is don't just waste the tickets on just any character. Wait for the next race to drop, see which characters you need, and then upgrade those particular characters. Don't upgrade anything else. Once you start accumulating a ton of tickets, you'll be ready for the next race, or for the next circuit, or whatever they call it. And then do the exact same thing. The next thing, what you'll need to do is basically whenever you're racing, well, let me go get into a race right quick. Learn how to drift. Now, drifting is extremely easy once you get the hang of it, and it doesn't give you a lot of points, but what it does is it allows you to extend your combos or your bonus points. So whenever you're drifting, basically you grab it and then you can move it from left to right and side to side, and it's extremely easy to learn how to do it. Let it go, and don't just let it go when you have the regular mini boost, because that's not going to extend your little combo or your little this little combo thing that's on the top right. I'm not trying to race right now, I'm just showing you. You see how your combo is on 2 right now. If you drift, and when there's a frenzy. But anyway, on your frenzy, try to drift, and while you're drifting, try to just click on your screen and try to get as many coins as possible. But anyways, do it after you get a super, I think it's called a super boost or an ultra boost. I can't remember, but it's the second one, not that blue one, but that one. It's a super mini turbo boost, and that one will extend your combo out instead of just ending it, and that'll give you just enough time to get you to the next coins. Always try to get as many as the coins, and that's the next tip. Getting the coins will multiply your combo, basically. Well, not multiply, but it'll increase it. It'll tell you combo for 1, 2, and it'll keep going up. And the more coins you get is the more points that you're gonna get. Let me exit out of this. Another thing, and a lot of people don't know about it, is that whenever you're racing, or whenever you start race, what a lot of people tend to do is they just tend to go and do the start boost. And the way I get my points is I don't do that. What I do is I'll click down on the phone or on the iPad. I am using it on, most of the time I'm playing it on the iPad, but whenever I'm playing on the phone, start pressing down at 3, so you'll just I'm not really sure what, well, let me show you again. I'm not really sure what it's called, but it's a where you don't start. It's basically a false start, and you just burn out or not do anything. And what this allows you to do, like a 3, you press down, and then it does that. That's what you always want to do. And the reason you want to do that is you want to stay in 8th place for the first lap. Since you're in 8th place, you're going to get a ton of really good stuff. See how I got the frenzy right off the bat? That's because I'm in 8th place, and since I already have the frenzy activated, I'm pressing as much as I can just to try to get to the as many points as possible. And again, the fact that I started in 8th place allows me to do that. You're not always gonna get the frenzy, but you are gonna get something insane. You could get lightning, or I mean, most of the higher end things, blue shell, just a ton of things. Getting the blue shell is just really good, but I don't have to tell you about that. Once you do get a frenzy, and this only if you do get a frenzy, what you want to do is the tickets that you're buying from the shop. Here, there's another frenzy. But anyway, whenever it's green shells, I always throw them back. Never do what I just did. Always throw them back. Don't ever throw them forward, especially when they're bombs. When they're basically not red shells, always throw them to the back, even if you're in 3rd or 4th place. And throwing it to the back is going to allow you to hit way more people than if you throw it forward. And it's going to get you more points. I was going to say something else, and but yeah, the tickets. Whenever you're in the race and you get the frenzy, always use the green ticket that's on the very, very top of your screen. And you want to do that to try to have another chance of a frenzy, or try to get at least a couple of coins so to go ahead and extend your combo to get to the other coins. And the tickets is the let's see, let's check if there's a way to check how many tickets I have. I don't think it says, but anyway, well, I'm gonna go ahead and go in and then come back out. So the tickets I'm talking about is the tickets that you find at the top center of the screen, and most of the time I do save these, and if it looks like I'm not gonna be on 1st place. And another thing, I don't try to go on there and get 1st place on the first days or anything. I wait for the very last day, go on there, use as many tickets as needed, and try to at least go up by 1,000 from the last person. And the tickets are this ticket's up here. I don't know if it'll tell me the name of it. I'm not playing the race right now. It's this ticket's up here. And I'm gonna click at it once just to show you. It's this right here, and it'll just give you an extra draw, and it'll give you something. But anyway, only do that if you do get a frenzy in the first lap. That way you don't just go in every race and start wasting them left and right. Like I said, wait for your frenzy. If you do get the frenzy, then use a ticket. That way you're not just wasting them. And let me quit out of this race. Again, always check with whatever it is that you're racing or your circuit. Like in this one, Baby Luigi Cup. Try to level up your characters as much as possible. You don't have to max them out, but what leveling up the characters does is that it allows you to increase your the rate at what you get, or the rate that you get frenzies at. So by maxing out your character, so I'm currently at level 2 with max points, and the max points, again, those tickets that you get from the store or you get from the cups, that's where they're going to be going towards. Don't upgrade just random characters. Wait to see what characters you're going to need for the next race, and then max them out. If you don't have that many tickets, what I used to do is I used to go into like per day, get the characters that you need for the race, get one of them, and go and play as much as possible until you're out of your experience points, because you only get a certain amount of points per day as to how many you're gonna get. And I'm always trying to just get first place on the first couple of races while I'm gaining experience. That way I get the maximum amount of experience, and I do that with all the characters for all the races. Like on this one, I went with Rosalina, the Halloween edition, and I went out to 800. And you want to increase these base points, like the 800 points, because whenever you start a race, just by having these characters, it's gonna make you to where you start out at like 1300, 1500, 1600, just depending on your base points and on your card and on your glider. On this card, I was using this one. I already have it maxed out as well, and I have it at level 2, and I have the the shell maxed out as well. Well, not the shell, but the glider, and I have it at level 3. And once you increase the level and you max out the points, your frenzy rate is gonna skyrocket. And you do want to try hard whenever you've just upgraded it, because you'll get it. I don't know if it's a glitch or what it is, but yeah, the very first couple of times when you've just upgraded a glider, it's gonna give you like 2 to 3 frenzies per race, and that's when you're gonna get most of your points. And that's how I've been able to get the well, basically 10,000, 13,000, and on this ghost one, I can't get over that 10,000 mark, and that's because I don't have the glider for it. And that's one of the reasons why I'm saying that the game basically is pay to win. See, I don't have any of the top tier ones, so whenever you have the top tier ones, you get a combo bonus times 3 instead of whenever you have this lower level ones where you get times 2 or times 1. And that's basically why the whole game is paid to win. You do have to buy a ton of things, and everything in here is extremely expensive. And the way I've done it is I went ahead and got the trial. The trial allowed me to get a ton of jewels, and what I did once I got most of the jewels is I went to the shop and fired up the pipe. I think I was able to fire it 3 times on the very first race. That allowed me to get most of the characters that I needed for the race, and then it was basically for the first and the second race. And then after that, I was saving up my coins up here, and if there was a character that I needed for the race, I would save up those coins. And you do need to play every day to try to get your 300 coins. That way you'll have enough money to buy the character that you need for the next race. And I would save up and then get the character that I need for a particular race. For example, if I needed like a baby Luigi, I would go ahead and buy him. But I don't go ahead and just buy random characters. I only buy the characters that I need for that particular race. So let's say, for example, on this one, I did purchase the I don't know what his name is, King Boo. I did purchase him. He was 3,000, and I did wait several days before he came to the shop. Got him, and then I was able to use him for the race. Do always check your spotlight text up here on the top. It'll tell you what the next race is, or the next tour is going to be. Like, for example, it'll have you a preview of let's see, updated information might be on that one. Daily challenge, check back. I always do your daily challenges as well. A preview to the next tour. So the preview to the next tour, that's going to be in Paris. I'm not really familiar with it, but I'm guessing it's going to be we're going to be needing this green Koopa shell guy, maybe a Toad or a Toadette, Yoshi. So if I have enough money for him, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get him from the store. Most of the time, it gives you this little clues down here in this preview, and I'm always looking out for it. I'm guessing we're gonna need Princess Peach or Rosalina or any of the princesses, since there is a crown right there, and it is Paris. So I do have a ton of characters already that I've been saving up, and saving up my 300 coins that I get daily to go ahead and get the characters that I need. Another thing is, don't just waste your jewels on the single pipe. I was just do save at the beginning. I was just saving it, or I was wasting them, and after that, when I figured it, I figured everything out, is just save it until the next race. That way you'll try to get most of the exclusive ones. If you want to see my pools, just wait until the end of the video. I think well, if I saved them, I'll put them at the end of the video, and that way you'll see kind of what I got on my third ones. Right now I have 71 jewels. If I win the this particular tour from this, there's 2 hours left. I'm gonna have 25 more. So 70, 80, 96. I'm gonna have 96. I'm gonna be able to fire the pipe twice. And once I get the challenges for the next tour, I'll be able to fire it 3 times, and with those 3 times, it should be enough for me to get most of the characters for the next race. And that's basically what you do. Again, if you don't have the gold pass, and I highly suggest that you do get the trial. so you'll get most of the jewels for you to be able to start being competitive. Again, learn how to drift, get your coins, buy as many tickets from the shop as possible. The quick tickets are really good as well. It'll allow you to use or not wait or have to wait a whole day for the next cup or for the next tours, or not the next tours, but the next set of races to be unlocked. But always do get your card tickets, your glider tickets, your item tickets, and your quick tickets if they become available, because you're always needing them. They're gonna help you a lot in the race. And like I said, that's basically all you really need to do. Max out your characters as much as you can. Well, the characters that you need for the races, max them out. If you can max them out, try to use them whenever you have the XP open, to where you max it out or getting all that extra free XP. Don't race anything out. Just try to win. Don't try to get as many points as possible. And that's basically it. If you have any questions, do leave them in the comment section below. If you are enjoying my videos, do subscribe. I usually post a lot more. It's just recently I've just been busy, and then sometimes when I'm not busy, I'm just really lazy and haven't been uploading much lately. But I am enjoying this game. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to. I don't know. We'll wait to see if I get the subscription for it. Again, $5 is a lot per month for a game. I don't know if I want to pay that, but again, I'm having a ton of fun with it. Again, I think that's gonna be it for today. Again, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, and do subscribe if you do, or if you are enjoying my videos. And I'll see you guys next time.
You